Welcome to the most must-see Berkshire League talk show in history. Welcome to The Rundown. I'm Cody Diz. We got something special today. We got a bunch of different games to cover. Some of them were close. There was one that wasn't as close. We're going to get that one done first, and we're going to cover all three of them. And then we got a special top 5 plays today. It's going to be a very good video. I hope you guys like the video. Comment on what you guys want to see. I'm trying to get more content onto here. I'm trying to do as best as I can to come up with ideas. It hasn't really been easy for me. There's a lot that's going on, so definitely give me some more suggestions. I mean, I was covering 3 games yesterday, and the other day I covered 3 games at the same time, so I really appreciate it if you guys like the video because I put in a lot of hard work into this. Comment what you guys want to see, and most importantly, subscribe. I mean, with the amount of people that are following the Instagram page, there's not as many subscribers. Actually, that account is tripled to what we have on the YouTube. So please tell your people to subscribe. Please, let's get all of our subscribers. Let's get up. I'll put a goal for this because we don't really reach that many subscribers that often. I'm going to say 5 subscribers in the next 24 to 48 hours. I feel like that's a fair number, and I hope you guys can really get people to subscribe. Smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, hit the comments, and let's get right to it. Let's cover some games, shall we?
Let's start off with Nanawag going to Housatonic. This was a bad game for Housatonic. John Kazaka started off well early. Nice little pull-up 3 off the dribble. And then a few possessions later, a nice Euro step finish on the fast break. Beautiful play. And then to top it all off, another nice play, a steal, and an and-one finish. Beautiful by John Kazaka. Later on, another nice 3-pointer from Nanawag, and then Ben Conti with a nice assist down low. Pass it through 2 defenders down to the basket. Beautiful play. Nanawag destroys Hoosie in this one. Hoosie down to 0-2.
Obviously, there's a lot of problems right now with Housatonic basketball. I mean, they've given up a lot of points in the last 2 games, and it's something that's concerning to me. I mean, Housatonic last year, they were in last place. They didn't win many games. I think they only won maybe like 2 or 3. Maybe only 1. I'm not even sure. But they are a team that they've been in a losing position for a while. I don't remember the last time that Hoosie was, at the level that everyone else in the Berkshire League is at. So it's definitely going to take a lot. I think there's a lot of things to fix. Defensively, rebounding is one huge thing. They don't get many rebounds, I've noticed. And for the most part, halfway through the first quarter, you'll see a bunch of different guys take shots that are very questionable. So just if you're down in the early parts of the game, Hoosie, I would just say to stick to the game plan. Don't put up frustrating shots. Don't put up shots where they aren't smart because halfway through the first quarter against Gilbert, it looked like you guys were doing that exact thing. And then against Nanawag, you guys did kind of a similar thing. And it was just a struggle against both teams. But I think it'll be a lot better for you guys if you guys work on rebounding on the defensive end and just play smart on the offensive side. Take better, smarter shots, and definitely get your guys in the gym even outside of the practice gym because I think it'll definitely work out and you'll see a lot of progress pretty soon. For Nanawag, they've done a really great job so far. I mean, 1-0 against Housatonic, yes, but John Kazaka played really well. He proves that he's going to be able to, lead this team once again. A lot of guys face pressure of leading a team, especially in their last year. They want it to be their special year. They want it to be their best year. So Kazaka, I think, is in a really good position to do that. I think he's one of the best in the Berkshire League, and I don't think that's arguable. I think he is a very good debate for who the MVP is going to be. So I think Nanawag's in a good spot. I'm not too sure who they play next. I'm going to have to look back at that. But I think it'll be a good game nonetheless for Kazaka. I think he's going to have a really good year.
Let's go to Wamogo Thomaston. This was a really good game. Tough competition, but Charlie Coffey immediately getting going. Gets a nice steal and then a full court assist. And then right after that, Charlie Coffey swing pass across the court and gets a three-pointer from one of his teammates. Charlie had a really great game. Ty Harkness had another good game. Sidestep three. Next possession, Mike Genevieve with a three-pointer of his own. And then before the second quarter had ended, Keegan Daigle bullies a man. What a finish. Absolutely puts him on the ground. Fourth quarter comes around, and Wamogo's coming around and starting to groove. They move the ball well, starts a run, and that's a huge finish there. Charlie Coffey, another great play, assisting a three-pointer to tie the game. And then number 5 on Wamogo, still need to find out who that is. With a great steal and a fast break bucket. He had a pretty great game himself. Mike Genovese on the other end had to fight his way to finish a layup. Number 5, again, a nice floater over Keegan Daigle. That's hard to do. Daigle's not that small of a person. Nate Scarola, later on, a bucket off the pass from Ty Harkness. And then right after that, Keegan Daigle with a huge rejection down low. After that, Charlie Coffey was able to finish a nice bucket there. Very tough. And then this is what won them the game. Nate Scarola with a huge game-winning three-pointer to take the lead by 1. And then to top it all off, Ty Harkness with a game-sealing takeaway. Wamogo goes down to Thomaston in this one.
So I gotta be honest, Wamogo surprised me. Wamogo was a team that lost the majority of their team. They lost, I think, 10 or 11 guys because they were all seniors. And then Charlie Coffey is the only one of the 2 juniors. I found out there was another junior or maybe a senior, but they didn't play on varsity last year. But now it's Charlie Coffey's time. This is his time to lead this team, and he did a really great job. You're playing against a tough Thomaston team who once again prove that they can get it done without Chad Suckley and Brendan Fainer. That's really huge for Thomaston. 2 straight wins, one of them being against a tough Wamogo team. That Wamogo team is young, so a lot of people are going to expect them to not really do as much. I'm going to put them a little higher now than what I put them. I'm expecting pretty big things now out of them. I expect them to do well. Greg Hunt proved that he can coach anybody. 3 straight BL titles, honestly, is not something that many people can say they've done. So Greg Hunt definitely has that accolade to live on. Charlie Coffey has been part of, I believe, one of them. I don't think he was part of the 2019 one. But either way, Charlie Coffey knows how to play championship ball. He knows how to play at the hardest, and he knows how to find his teammates. He proved that last night. So it's definitely going to be a learning curve, but I think this is a good Wamogo team. And for Thomaston, they've really shown out. Ty Harkness has been probably one of the best guys right now in the league. He is in the running for MVP right now. With a bunch of other guys. I mean, the season just started, so 2 games doesn't really make like that big of a chance, but Ty Harkness has proved that he can be the man when he needs to be the man. Keegan Daigle, scoring-wise, hasn't had a big game, but he's done pretty well. He's done well on the boards. He's done what he needs to do on defense. This Thomaston team's dangerous. This is a team that has a bunch of different weapons. Mike Genovese, Ty Harkness, Keegan Daigle. When Chad Suckley and Brendan Fainer come back, watch out for that Thomaston team. That is going to be a destructive, nasty team that you do not want to face in the regular season or in the postseason. That's why I picked Thomaston to be number 1 earlier in the last video, because they just have such a great all-around team. They have a team that works together, and their coach is a really great coach. So I got to give credit to Coach Bunnell and this entire Thomaston team. They're going far this year. Believe me.
Time for Chappaqua and Northwestern. Chappaqua was the home team. This was another amazing game and a great one to finish off of. Let's start off with Owen Hibbard. He had an amazing game. And right here, he proves it with a nice pull-up jumper. And then this was back and forth the entire time. Jake Bronitsky finds Clay Maloney down low. You're going to see that later on as well. Later on in the game, Logan Pacific to Mike Parachi. finish. Beautiful play. Jack Lavoie with another great assist. This time to Jake Bronitsky. Beautiful pass. Owen Hibbard on the fast break comes down. Pull-up jumper. Trevor Grantmeyer finds himself open for the three. He's a bench player on Northwestern. Beautiful three. Owen Hibbard, fast break through the defense and a pull-up three. Freddie with a three-pointer as well. Freddie Camp had an amazing game. 17 points for the young fella.
Come on, Luke.
Fourth quarter, Luke Schneider starts it off with a three-pointer. Owen Hibbard comes down the court with a tough finish. And Charles Vanden Bosch, a bench player from Chapag, saves it in a three by Owen Hibbard, and then Jake Bronitsky ends it with a three. Northwestern takes the victory over Chapag.
Now, I expected this game to become close because in the last couple years, Chapag Northwestern has been really, really, really close. There hasn't been any blowout wins. So this is a team that Northwestern always plays, and they always beforehand had ended up losing in close battles. But this was a good game. Owen Hibbard with 30 points, and it still wasn't enough to beat Northwestern. That's insane to me. It was a good all-around game. There were no mistakes, really. There was a couple turnovers that were kind of costly, and there was a technical foul on Chapag. I don't know who got the technical, if it was Coach LaFave or one of the players. I couldn't tell, but there was a technical foul that's pretty costly there. That was a really good game. Curtis Blishy has been dominant so far. He's really been a name to watch out for. 20 points in the first one, 18 in the second, and he's rebounding the ball well. He's the biggest man on Northwestern, so it kind of does make sense. Jake Bronitsky played a really great game. He had a lot of buckets. He had that nice three-pointer to end the game. Freddie Camp. Let's just give a round of applause. This kid is phenomenal. I've known this kid for so long where I knew he was going to be a freak athlete one day, and Freddie Camp is the man. I could see him possibly taking over a starting job this season. I don't know who it would be. I don't know what Seabach would want to do, but I could see him being put in the starting lineup at some point. And that's not to diminish any of the other players' skills. I just think Freddie is the man. I think he's got a really good shot at becoming a starter this year. He's going to be a prove-yourself player. And Freddie's really proven himself to start off the year. I mean, the last game against Terryville, he had 5 blocks. Last night, he had 17 points. He even had 5 or 6 rebounds. So Freddie is really dominating. Curtis is doing well. Jake's doing well. This is a team that I'm really going to like watching this year, especially because I was from Northwestern, so I kind of have a little bit of self-love there. But Chapag is also another team that I'm going to love watching this year. Owen Hibbard is the real deal. He's going to be determined as probably a front runner for the MVP conversation. Mike Parachi's a really good player. He didn't put up as much in the scoring column. I think he only had like 10 points, but usually he's a really good scorer. This Chapag team is legit. Coach LaFave is a great coach. Cole Davenport has actually done a really good job in that first game. And he knows the system well. Logan Pacific was on the team last year, and he had a good game. So I think this is going to be a team to watch out for. This is going to be a tough decision as to who I think will be above each other, because now Northwestern has beaten Chapag. Usually I would say Chapag above Northwestern, but this is tough for me. So I think it's going to be a tough race for them, but both of them are definitely going to be high up in the Berkshire League, and you're going to wish that you don't miss any of those games, because that game last night, that was a phenomenal game.
Time now for the top 5 plays last night. Let's go to number 5. Wamogo was fighting with Thomaston the whole game, but look at that. Nice little floater here from number 5. We're going to find out who that is. Number 4, it's going to Chapag. Charles Vanden Bosch with the save, and Owen Hibbard hits a 3. Beautiful save by Vanden Bosch. Number 3, Northwestern again. Jake Brodnitsky dribbles to the top of the key, finds Clay Maloney for the nice layup. Great pass from Jake. That was a tough game as well. Number 2, The shot that won Thomaston the game, it was by Nate Scarola. A beautiful three-pointer to take the lead. Thomaston ended up winning that game. Beautiful game. Number 1, Jack Lavoie, a full-court pass through the defense to Jake Brodnitsky, finds him, and that was the number 1 and your top 5 plays.
So there was supposed to be a 4th game yesterday, but unfortunately, Gilbert against Litchfield had to be postponed to the next day. So while you're watching this video, you might also be able to see Litchfield playing Gilbert at Litchfield. They're at 5:30. I think that's going to be a pretty good game. I think Dylan Crowley, if he could put up another huge performance tonight, then I might just, I don't even know. He's an incredible player. He's definitely someone that I've been keeping my eye on over the offseason, and he's really put in a lot of work, and he proved himself the other night against Hoosey. I mean, yes, Hoosey is not the best team, but putting up 54 points is absurd. That's one of the best times. That's the best time I've ever seen him shoot ever. So I think this is going to be one of those times where Dylan against Litchfield, I think he's going to need to have a pretty good back-to-back. And I'm not saying he can't do it. I'm just saying it will be tough because Litchfield is a lot tougher competition, I think. But it should be a good game. I'm not doubting anyone's skill. I think that's going to be a really good game. I think Daniel Dyke is going to come out with a really big game. He's got something to prove. And Litchfield has something hard to fight for. I mean, I feel really bad, but with the loss of Matt Russo, it really definitely took away the shooting, I think, because Matt Russo was a great shooter. He was great all around at everything. I watched some highlight clips of him not long ago. He was a great player, and Litchfield's definitely going to miss him. Everyone in the BL certainly misses him because he's a competitor. He was a great player. But I think Litchfield has definitely got something to prove. And I think they're going to prove it tonight. I think they're going to give Gilbert a run for their money. So I'm gonna pick Litchfield for this one. I think Litchfield is going to beat Gilbert tonight. And I'm not doubting Gilbert. I just really think Litchfield's got this one. I got a feeling. So that'll do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I know you guys will probably be watching the Gilbert-Litchfield game closely, but I hope you guys also watch till the end of this video and watch me thanking you guys. Like the video. Please like the video. Comment what else you guys want to see. I've been trying to do as much as I can. I'm trying to do as much as I physically can with this video and everything on this channel. So please give me suggestions on what else you want to see, and I will take that under advisement. And oh my God, do I have to pray to God? Subscribe, please. We need subscribers. Definitely hit that goal. 5 subscribers today. 5 new subscribers. Let's see it. But once again, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy the game later tonight, and there will be a new episode out tomorrow because we got back-to-back days. So peace out, ladies and gentlemen.